All right, what is up with it, guys? It is Vince and Fusion here today.
What's up?
And we are going to be casting Group G of the Mario Kart Professional Series. We have Avail versus Apocalypse 1 here. Not going to waste any time. Going to get straight into the lineups. I suspect this match is going to be a very, very close one. I'm excited to see these two teams. They're both very, very close in skill level. And I know Apocalypse 2 had just come off of a good win too. So I'm excited to see what they can do with their first team here.
So, I think that it'll be a pretty intense matchup, and from what I see, I think that if Avail can mainly get up there with their because I know that Avail has very strong running power. If they can get up there and keep their top spots, I think that they're gonna have a very big chance of success here. And if AP can nullify their running and get some pretty good mid pack play, I think that they'll be able to possibly beat these guys.
Yeah. I can agree. I think getting in the lineups here, like as Fusion stated, both teams have pretty solid running power. We have Avail with Sean, Mac, Vincent, Kevin, and Klein. Obviously, Klein is going to be bagging here. Every single player in this lineup can play any kind of role. We have, the runners we got down. You're probably going to be seeing Vincent up there. You're going to be seeing Sean up there, maybe complementing his running power. A lot of Kevin. I know Mac can play a really good mid-pack role. And this is the same with Apocalypse too. I mean, I know you play with them a little bit, Fusion, but they have Smash, they have Insane, Chill, Slide. Expect Slide to be playing that item role along with Mac. He loves hitting people. He loves being playing in the midst of the pack. You have Smash and Insane. They're pretty strong runners, and Chill's to kind of complement them when needed. I am curious to see the bagging battle. We have Klein and Sky9, two baggers that have been going at it for a long, long time now. Sky9's he's kind of been Apocalypse, like their static bagger for God knows how long. And Klein he's been around too. He's an old boy. So
yeah, he's we know how good Klein is when it comes to bagging. Sky, I know that he has a habit of pulling shocks at knife, hence his name. So
Sky the Ninth.
Expect maybe him pulling shocks and knife for all we know, because it happens every once in a while. From what I predict, I believe that this may be it may be back and forth, but I think that AV might be able to win by maybe I'd say 40-50 if they keep their running up there, because having Vincent and Sean, I know that they do a lot of time trials. They're pretty strong when it comes to running, and Kevin, I think he's a new addition because I haven't seen him before, like I say, last season. So it's going to be interesting to see how they mesh.
I think either way, I feel like it's going to be a close match. I could see it going in anyone's favor here. In terms of the bagging battle, I could also see that going in anyone's favor. I think, as I stated before, I feel like both these players they've bagged for such a long time to where, there's not going to be one player that's just completely outbagging the other player. I don't suspect that happening. I did want to point out for Apocalypse, Jordan, formerly known as Darty, was unable to play in this match. I think he had to work today. So that's huge for AP because that's one of their more stronger players and stronger runners. So they're missing out on him, but I think either way, they still have a pretty strong lineup and can definitely compete against Avail.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Avail is leading the group here, 3-0. Not much of a surprise there. They're expected to win this group. They really don't have too many people that can take them down. I think AP is the only team that could really do it here. And we do have AP as well with a 3-0 themselves, losing to Avail by a point difference. So, this is kind of a really, really anticipated match. Depending on which team wins here, it's gonna determine the seed. So if AP wins, they're actually going to be leading on Avail, which I don't think anyone really expected that. But
this is basically a decider because that group is pretty underwhelming, since they don't have that much real competition between themselves. So whoever wins this basically just takes the entire group.
Yeah, we also have Nightmare on Fifth Avenue, along with Kaiser's, Turtle Team, and Parallax. Kaiser's I expected to do a lot better. At this point, I didn't really think they'd be 1 and 2. But I mean, they can still get third. They're kind of fighting with Nightmare Fifth Avenue for that third place spot. and getting it, and getting into the winner bracket. Turtle Team has taken a win. I think it was against Parallax, if I can check. Yes. Wait. No. Trying to see. Yeah. Who did T7 beat? Okay, T7 beat Parallax. Yeah. So as for the standings, this is the two teams that are pretty much projected to win. So highly anticipated match. Can't wait.
It's gonna be pretty exciting. I think that yeah, like I said before, I think that it's mainly gonna come down to who's gonna be in the front the most.
Yeah. The running battle, I think, is going to be interesting to see. We are getting into the match here, but just one last pointer. I wouldn't surprise me if there's kind of a lot of the races, if there's like a pack split where the front of the pack is kind of having their own race and the middle is kind of spread apart. Just based on some of these lineups, I'd suspect there's going to be a few people up there and a few people kind of trailing behind. But we'll see. Time will tell. So first race, we see, I think, Avail opting for RBC, and AP kind of opting for mixed tracks. Probably doesn't have the best positions, just based on the voting screen for either team, but RBC, the most neutral of neutral picks. So, excited to see this.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty intense. I can't wait. It's going to be so good. Can't wait.
I'm getting word that the game audio is a little loud. Not sure if that's... His first race here, we were watching Max POV, starting in 8th place, and
already a lot of mirror spam.
Immediately showing us the superior mirror spam. But yeah, AV with a strong start here, top 4, but Smash looking to end that with these triple reds. Doesn't want to give them any kind of breakaway from the get-go.
He does catch Mac and Vincent out of there.
Yeah. Oh, this Mega here. Do you think he'll slow down?
No, because they do have triple greens in 3rd, and he's just gonna use it here to catch up. Now he's gonna
squish.
Down.
Yeah, here it is.
He did squish his bagger though. He did squish his bagger.
And even though he didn't hit any of them, he forced them to slow down, giving top 3 like a giant break already. And lap 1 of RBC, this is huge.
He hit 2 of them from what I saw, but he did also hit his bagger, so I don't know if that's gonna affect the lead on the bagging. And
this bomb, this could be so deadly. We already know what's about to happen here.
Yep. Good bomb, but he lagged right through it.
Goes right through it. Maybe he was a little to the right on his screen.
Ooh, a little bit of lag.
And already getting a little bit of lag here. The technical difficulties, there it is.
Hold on, I'll refresh. Okay, now you just refresh. I'm at 114. So yeah, Mac is just gonna hold his green out. The trail insane. If he could possibly just extend this top 3 break. So far, top 2 has a little break, and it's very close between 3 to 5. Same does shroom up, and he goes for the snipe, which doesn't connect, and he does have a shroom in 4th. He does try to bump him off, but no cigar right there.
They can't see anything, Fusion.
You can't see anything?
Sorry about this, guys. This happens every single time.
I'll still give you the play-by-play no matter what.
Might have to watch Kevin here.
Nah, just refresh the stream. It's still going. There's a blue out. Mac with these triple greens at 4th, he is going to keep on trying to get insane out of there. He does finally connect with 1 green, and now AV has top 2. Oh, top 3, excuse me. And there's another blue. And he's just backing as much as he can so he can prevent him from getting through that top 3 break.
We're listening to the MKPS radio right now.
Yeah.
I really apologize for this, guys.
But yeah, he has a shroom in 3rd, right beyond the Superman. He's gonna go through the cut.
Try refreshing.
And now AV is just holding out top 2, and there's no reason for him to use these triple greens right here, so it looks like Avail's going to have their top 3 secured right here, unless there's a possible last-minute shock. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there it is, the last-minute shock.
Last-minute shock coming in. Finally, we're back. My bad.
Ooh, Chills
AP dodging up the line and stealing 1st place. There it is. The MKPS radio, you guys heard it here first. When you're driving to work, just turn it on and you'll be able to hear all about the match.
Yeah, I'll just like give it as detailed as possible if this happens, because like I just refreshed as soon as I could.
Fusion coming in clutch with the calls.
Yeah,
And I
like you
think
don't
that
have
was a
to.
pretty neutral race. Even though AP got first, it looks like AV was kind of trailing behind in all the middle spots. So
You got 2-3-4 out of it. I was
yeah. Chills and Smash getting 1-5 there. Definitely a winning race for Avail. And with that, they have 2, 3, 4. I'd suspect some kind of front running track, maybe a Toad's Factory pick for their 4th place. I mean, all they got to do is kill first. Maybe they want to save it for top 2, 4, a little bit of better spots.
I think that Avail was probably gonna go something. I'd say between maybe Koopa or. Oh, it looks like going in the Banana Cup, so we may see Sherbet, or we might see, I don't know, Delfino.
This is a bait. This is a bait. There's no way we're playing Shy Guy Beach or Sherbet. There it is. Yeah. We're playing RWS here.
They wouldn't pick either of those two like top 2 tracks because it's 2-3-4.
Yeah. RWS is definitely a good pick for 2-3-4. I feel like you're able to steal most of the item boxes from the players behind you, only living first with the item set. And it looks like we're going to be playing it, so I'm excited to see how this race pans out. I know that first set can really determine a lot of things. First place, if they pull a fib, if second pulls a red, or, you know, some kind of back spam.
Oh, he does burn out. So he
It's
could
a little burnout there,
he
yeah.
could maybe get a dodge here.
Might not be too bad. We do see AV bottom 2, but you don't want to burn out. I prefer not to, but
And he does hit the mud. He's gonna go. I can see the little frustration. Oh, that Nana almost clipped him.
Mac with a little bit of maybe a little bit of nerves getting to him. I don't know. He's on the big screen, on the stream, you know.
No pressure.
Get into his head. Yeah. So tries to go for a set there. Doesn't get a box. I would like to see him kind of just drive and not bag too much here. I know.
Slide already pulls the first mega that he gets of this war.
Forcing Mac to like just completely slow down and use this golden. And that's what I mean. Even when you don't hit someone, the mega it still does damage.
I think it might be EV in bottom 2. I don't know if that's Kevin behind him or not, or it might be an AP member. But he does have these triple reds. He's just
Gets his own set of slagging items. Looking to kill Slide here, who's swimming through cut. Doesn't look like it's gonna reach though.
Nah, it's not.
It's kind of unfortunate Mac doesn't have the battle glitch, so we can't really tell who's all around. We see Smash get killed there.
He just got stuck on the piranha.
Yeah.
I see Insane. I think they're top 3 by the looks of it.
Yeah, especially since he's holding this blue.
Shot. Both Smash and Insane dodge. And
there it is. Thunder has struck.
Looks like they're gonna try to like break through to that top 3. I think Chills might be able to get through in there. I'm not sure though.
You know, that shock from AP, I like it. The lap 2, they didn't want Avail to break away too hard in the beginning. The problem is they only dodged one person. And
No, there's 2 people.
Okay. Maybe I was wrong, but assuming ZJ gets blued or loses his lead somehow, that's pretty much curtains for AP this race. And we do see a lot of them back here. We see Smash, Slide, and I think Chills trailing in last.
He gets 2. He gets... Oh, did he get TS'd? He did.
He gets TS, but Chills dodges. Chills predicts. He gets the Star Mega.
He started his own teammate on the line, I think.
Start ZJ in the line. But that Star Mega was swag. I know you haven't heard that word in a while, but...
I think that his Slide, like, just barely matched to avoid getting TS. Because, like, I think someone else might have gotten TS. I don't know who it was.
Yeah, that was... I'm assuming that was a Avail shock. If it was an AP shock, that was a pretty big end of call from Chills, assuming it TS'd Slide, but yeah, 2, 3, 5 coming out for AP. I think a pretty even race all around.
But yeah, the shock was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
If it was Chill's shock, at least he didn't kill Slide, but he did accidentally start Insane on the line. Otherwise, they would have 2, 3, 4.
So, in terms of track picks, yeah, they're gonna go DDR. They have they're holding down first, which is really, really good for DDR. Bad for second, and they also have like a lot of the bottom spots, so it's perfect time to go to the ruins. You see Mushroom Gorge coming out as well as Sherbet for AP. I have nothing to say. Sherbet Land is not a fun track to play, and that's a fact.
And they do get the pick. I think this is going to benefit AV a little more because they could get shrooms at the first set and then just get up there quickly.
Everyone's gonna hate me for
'Cause,
calling Sherbet a bad track.
There's some like this track like when it comes to running, it's kind of underrated because if you can hold down first, it's like actually pretty nice to ride this track.
It's just this first turn. It's so ugly, and like everyone just starts bumping each other around. And
okay, you don't have to hurt the track's feelings. Just leave it alone. Okay, so he does pull a TC. He does get a weird little lag push. And
yeah, that TC forces it. Gave him a speed boost, which forced him into the wall. But either way, I think he passed it to his teammate there.
Nah, Chill's passed it to Vincent. Then he had to use a star immediately. Mac has a star in 5th.
This star is good. He could actually just hold this the entire race and win. Assuming like AP doesn't pull a bomb in 5th.
Ooh,
a star is so good on this track, especially in the spot he's in.
I see 2 of AV just go down from who knows what. It might have been some shells. And I think it may be AP in 1st by the looks of it.
If it is, they're holding down. They're locking down a lot of the top spots here.
There's a bomb from Slide.
There it is. He does get a star though. He gets it out. So.
Yeah, it's not like shit, I forgot who it was.
It's not like you don't want to use your star there. That's the problem because now he can't dodge. He's in 3rd. Any kind of item box he touches, he's risking a thundercloud.
First does get hit by something. I don't know if it was a blue or not. Slide gets taken now. I see. Oh, it's AP top 2. Smash and chills.
AP top 2. Yeah, Mac behind. So from here, they're gonna be able to double backspam Mac and like make their lead even bigger. Even if they're not hitting him, they're gonna be slowing him down, forcing him to go wide. So AV probably hoping for a shock at this point.
If Mac does get Slide just shooms up.
Almost slamming him to the wall, yeah. That dude.
And there's a POW. This is actually a good POW because it does target you in the
that was definitely an Avail POW there, and an Avail shock. Just targeting them at every corner. Smash gets killed. Insane does predict that shock though.
I believe Vincent might have shrooms. Oh, yeah, the Mega. Wait, what happened to him? I thought he was in 1st.
Gets a Mega, and I think he might have slagged one of them. I didn't get to tell. Having a little bit more stream lag here. Not a good time. Especially with the end of Sherbet. No.
Okay, I refreshed. Their current AV's 2-3.
There it is.
I don't know if Chill's gonna pull something quick here. Oh, he does get shrooms. Will they reconnect? Yes, he does get him.
Oh, gets him over the crack. Chills is hurt. Man down. Oh, God.
Jeez, that voice crack. But yeah, that red. I thought he was gonna be able to like hop over the gap to break it, but he just gets him like right before the line, which is heartbreak for Chills. But you know,
that's what you want. You want to dodge it on the crack there, and it looked like he barely didn't make it over. Oh my gosh, you hate to see it there. He was gonna steal all the glory of 2nd place. Dang. Looking at the baggers here. Okay, yeah, there it is. 1, 4, 7, 8. And if Chills would have gotten that red across, it would have been like a top 2-4 for AP. That would have been a game changer.
Yeah, it would have been. But you know, the reds, like some of the time, it just comes a lot. It looks a lot closer than we really see it.
Wow, that's so far. It seems like most of these races have actually been pretty close. We haven't seen anything too explosive. That race could have been it, but that ending was clutch. It was a pretty good red. I mean, all he had to do was just throw it forward, but I would have loved to see Chills dodge that.
I think he only pulled 1 shroom. I don't think he pulled more than 1.
Yeah. Gonna be opting for BCW here for AV. I guess they figure they're occupying most of the top spots, so they can just run right away. I like all these track picks. I think there's always that one red player in me that he's a little defiant. He doesn't want to follow order. It's like that guy that picks Luigi's Circuit when everyone else is picking like Toad's Factory. The 1 out of 9 chance.
Okay, so BCW, I think was that an Avail pick? I didn't quite catch that.
Yeah, this is definitely an AV pick.
Okay, so I expect Insane to back like immediately if he can. They're looking to take him out of there like as soon as possible. He does pull a nice set of triple shrooms quickly.
Triple shrooms in 4th.
Connect with that fit, but he just misses. Ooh, that green was close.
No biggie, yeah.
So far, they're holding down 2, 3, 4.
So all of AV gonna go right side. They don't want to get backspammed by ZJ. Kind of smart. Mac's gonna hold these rooms. I'm not too sure how confident he is in glitch. It looks like Vincent's blocking it, so yeah. I guess he figures that their team is 2-3-4, no need to risk anything.
Here comes the power after Vincent just got nailed by a banana, followed up by a fire pillar. But now I think it's top 2 for AP right now, and Kevin just comes up. So far, AV is holding down 3, 4, 5. Here comes a red. I think that might actually be AP then, if they do that red. Ooh, that fib.
Oh my gosh.
Right in the face. Oh, it's Sean in first as well.
Double hit.
So
Slide's like, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
He gets a banana in second, so now they're top 2. Sean not Sean. Mac just uses his shroom just to get out of there as quick as he can.
Mac doesn't want to deal with any of the crap behind him going on. Looks like AV is top 3 at this point. And on a track like BCW, you can really hold down a good lead. And I'm not quite sure about the bagging battle since all the Funky Kong heads are kind of near each other, but if AV's holding shock here, this is going to be big for them. Top 3 break on this track is really good. As long as they block the glitch lap 3, I really don't see AP making a comeback without shock.
I don't think any of AP can do glitch from what I think, because I don't think they'd actually go for it.
You'd be surprised. People will surprise you. Yeah, but at this point, I like to take a minute to talk about the bagging battle, since there's not much going on. We see one bagger sitting in front of the ramp, kind of showing that he probably has the shock. We see another one going forward, I think maybe just trying to get the 9th place point at the end. Figures it's already over. We will be able to see who has it here coming up to this ramp. I'm interested to see if it's Avail. It has to be at this point.
Yeah, I see
there it is, AV Klein, showing his dominance.
And here comes a Bill as Chills.
Oh, Chills coming up, but
ran into the wall. I think he got nailed by one of those greens.
Yeah, ZJ getting third though.
That's top 2. I believe that might have been maybe top 2, 4th, or I don't know, maybe top 2, 5, 6 for AV.
They just executed the Avail Classic. They were holding a blue. They were holding the shock. They were holding everything.
Yeah, I said before, all they have to do was just run up there because I know.
Good luck winning that. Yeah. And I think that was a top 3-5 coming in for AV, and that's really going to set the difference here.
No, I knew that they had. I did say that Insane was shooting up, so he got third.
Insane, yeah. Chills may have gotten killed, but Insane did actually cross the line. He did not get blued, but still a strong showing from AV, a top 2-5, 8. And just like that, Sean.
I think it looks like more in AV's favor at the moment. Kevin's been pretty quiet lately, though. It's just 17, but I think he'll be able to pick it up soon. And so
that was a pretty good GP for AV.
For that first GP, it's only a difference of 22 with AV in the lead. So either team could still win this, and AP still has a chance of coming back.
I think in terms of we talk about the mental game, AV ending off on a really strong note there, and as well Sean with the 55. Not too sure how shook up AP is right now. Maybe, I hope they can keep their calls calm and they can bounce back from that. But I mean, 55, that's a big number. That's a lot of points for one GP.
I think that it's best for them to kind of try to get Sean out of first, because literally I did play him yesterday. He's always up there in the front, and it's really hard to take him out of there.
So you're saying if they could focus one player and maybe just try to hit Sean with items that he wouldn't be able to run?
Yeah, most likely, because he's really good at running, and it's hard for him to get taken out of first, because it's not that easy to get blues against this guy. And
I think that's what AP thrives on. They've never really struck me as a purely running team. I think a big part of their game plan is just hitting people with items in general. Sometimes you have these clans that they're more prone to just running and just getting these giant leads, but it seems like AP they love playing in the midst of the pack, getting those reds, those megas, those bombs. So if you can't really hit anybody with those items, though, what's the point?
Yeah, that's true. It's just a waste.
Also, I just want to point out that voting screen. AP was all on the left and AV was all on the right. That was so cool. I don't know if any of you saw that. It was actually looked like a real 5-on-5. You could see the lineups. going to be opting for Grumble Volcano, or not Grumble Volcano, Maple Treeway and Koopa Cape. Once again, there's that player. Pick like the odd one out, the Mushroom Gorge. So.
All right, Koopa Cape is going to benefit AV. I know that they can run this track pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I think with them having the better running power, you'd suspect AV to get up there and lead, but you never know. This first set can really change a lot. You know, all you need is that one golden to kind of take all the shortcuts and. Wait, Triple Shrimp's coming in. We're going to be seeing him take the cut here. And yeah, he doesn't want to hold them. He just wants to get up there as soon as possible, I guess, because...
Ooh, that fib was close.
He's trying. Mac going to be overtaking first here.
And they're currently top 2, just holding it for now.
Yeah, KC is such a good running track. There's maybe like one good shortcut. There's not too many shock spots here. And the shock spots they're pretty obvious, so it's a really good for running, especially if you get a green in first.
Yeah, he can just do the shroom and just get it up there like quickly. Kevin's gonna get a nice
Let's
track.
see if he's confident
Gets
if he does
banana.
it. Yes. I'd really like to see Matt go for it here.
Oh, he's not gonna go for it.
Nah, he's scared. ZJ's gonna go for it though.
He failed.
He's not scared. Oh,
he missed it. That'd be easy. They can't be saying they're scared. They just don't want to risk messing something up like that. So now they have a little more space in top 2. I see Slide in third. So yeah, they're just holding it down right here. Mac is gonna try his best to just back as much as he can to get Slide off balance. There's a blue. Ooh, that lag
coming in a little bit of lag. Doesn't clip Mac there.
Backslide successfully.
Yeah, at this point, like. There hasn't really been too much of a point to get a big lead. Seems like everyone's kind of shroomed up. That failed. I want to point out that failed Goomba smack.
Here comes the blue.
DJ, yeah. Blue coming in, and just like that, it is a really tight pack. And I mentioned in the beginning how there's going to be like top 3 running, and then kind of like the mid pack trailing behind. And we're kind of seeing that here. There's like 2 or 3 players that are just trailing behind everyone.
And then there's just everybody just getting destroyed by items in the mid pack. I believe Smash is still up there with did Vincent get hit by something in the back there? I didn't see him.
Not quite sure. Either way, we see Slide with his signature triple reds. Gonna try to hit Kevin here.
No way to avoid these reds.
Yeah, and on this pipe section, you can't avoid it anywhere.
Ooh, and he gets his mega.
And the mega. I don't know why he changed that shroom.
Wait, I think he got TS. Wait, no, he pulled shrooms. Wow.
Oh my gosh. I guess he changed that shroom there, figuring that there was going to be a shock. And just like that, I'm pretty sure that was a pretty strong AP race. Avail with the bottom 2. Not what you want to see on Koopa Cape. We misjudged them from the get-go.
That was crazy.
You know,
because
we thought AV was going to run away with it, but they really had no chance.
I thought Slide was gonna get TS because he was in a mega. I thought they might have like TS'd him there, but he had a shroom like right after, which was very beneficial for him.
And if that was a strong AP race, yes, that was a top 3-6 for AP, bringing it back.
Jeez, that was a strong race. Yeah,
and just like that,
now.
A +20 or a -20 deficit turns into like probably -5, -10. And if you're AP, you needed that.
It's -1 now.
-1 overall. Wow. We told you guys it was going to be close. And here we are. AV's still leading, but they probably weren't expecting that. The KC pick, they were hoping to run away, get a big lead. And we saw them try to do it in the beginning. I think with all the items AP was pulling, the triple reds and the blues, it was just impossible. Good to see a Grumble pick for AV. I mean, that's an obvious. They have AP has top 3 at this point. Grumble is going to be able to scatter those spots. This Maple Treeway pick is a little questionable, but I see the intent. Treeway is good for first. It's pretty good for third. Maybe one of them can hop up that tree branch. All right, and here we are. Starting off, we're going to see Mac hop up the tree branch in 7th. Normally, we don't see that. Normally, it's the player in the higher spot that goes up. But either way, he does get a golden 6th, and This actually isn't bad. He might be able to golden up after this tree mention and get a pretty good lead. Unless he wants to hold it.
I think it's better to hold it. So that way
Depends, because if you hold it for too long, you're bound to get hit by a POW or maybe some kind of bomb. I mean, with the items AP's been pulling, you gotta wonder.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna opt to hold it. Maybe do the golden strat.
First, just got nailed by a red, and Chills drafts right up. Max
casually holds up a golden to first, and yeah, I would not want to get bumped off there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking he was gonna do. Just gonna do a little golden strat right here, just get up to the cut and just get a little break. But being in first on this track is really, really nice because you know, you don't really have to worry too much about any ground items just popping out of these little leaf bushes.
Especially from other players, and you can get stars and mushrooms at that from the leaf piles.
Yeah,
I love touching that pile on the left there and maybe hoping for that clutch star.
I don't think there's ever been a star pull from like a second leaf bush.
We might also see him get some shrooms from these. Yep, there it is, the lucky shroom. And increasing his lead even more. Unless there is a blue, we're probably going to be seeing Mac run the rest of this race.
And we did see the back barrel earlier. I don't think it's either AV might have shock, and they might just either dodge the mid pack because I know that AP is in second by the looks of it. Yep, there it is.
There it is. Kaboom! We have AP dodging in first. I'm not quite sure, or AV Avail dodging in first. Mac. I think he was the only one. I didn't really see many other players on the mini map that didn't spin out. So.
Just gotta wait for this little wiggle to let you pass. Okay,
I think at this point, Mac can even take a blue and still be first. With that shock, it really, really increased his lead here.
There's another nice leaf bush room. So that is basically guaranteeing him first with a very good lead. Now we have to see whether AV might be able to take over some of the mid spots.
And this is your typical maple race for first. You want to get up there and just get those ground shrooms, maybe that lucky ground star. I mean, that is pretty much a textbook showing on maple if you're first place with a lead. And that shock was interesting. No one really dodged except for Mac, I think, if I recall.
It was a good shock, yeah. No one else dodged. It was a good one because it just secured Mac first, and you know they have enough faith in their running power to just get the middle spots.
But I'm surprised that no one from AP dodged that. Maybe AP was all trailing Avail and they had no dodges. Because you would suspect someone to predict that. The lap 3 cannon dodge.
Yeah, but maybe they were just holding so like maybe they just weren't able to pull it on time.
Either way, we got AV with a 1-4-5. Not too bad of a race for AP, but definitely a win for Avail. And this is a close match. This is as close as it gets.
Yeah, the only difference is only by 4 now, so you know it's basically give or take at this point.
Yeah. Would they have that 1 and 4? What do you suspect in terms of track picks? What do you think they'll go?
They'll probably go TF because that's the only reasonable one left since they already played RBC earlier.
Really?
Yeah, they did.
I don't see the TF. I don't know. I don't see it. I feel like TF should be. It's the holy grail. It should be saved for top 2-4.
They're going for it.
They're going for it. I just feel like 1-4 is not enough for how good of a front running track TF is. But we see the signature Peach Beach track pick for AP. I know they love this track. It's their go-to for like reset tracks. Yeah, and looks like it's gonna pick it. AP definitely glad they got that track pick. They do not want to be playing TF when the other team is 1-4 or any kind of top spots.
This is a signature, like one of the signature AP tracks.
Yeah,
RWS, because I know that every once in a while, like AP just pulls out miraculous races on this track.
This is definitely like the luckiest of luck tracks. It's one of them.
And Mac immediately gets taken out by a red, and now that he's in the back, which is ooh, that's huge pull.
God, that is good information. The bill pull from Mac, he's gonna be able to tell his team, and Klein is going to slam into all those boxes.
Ooh, he does have a TC. If he gets that pass, ooh, he gets the pass.
There it is. And if you're AP, you want that pass. That is like good.
Yeah, it's very good because now, like, for these few moments, or these few seconds, we just have to see if they could pull it before the bill runs out here.
And you know, as long as Klein pulled the shock, that bill use wasn't actually too bad. Bill on Peach Beach isn't the best. You don't really get a chain.
Ooh, good shot. Good shot on the chills.
With all the water, you prefer a star and a golden, but
Kevin had shrooms. It looks like he had triple shrooms. Going for another snap on chills, just misses him.
I think he's a little more aware here.
And he just he got pushed by slide. And Kevin, yeah, he did have 3 shrooms, so he dodges that. Doesn't look like
going to look like a 2-3 for. Oh, unless this free snap at the end. My gosh, so much shit flying in the air. Doesn't clip anyone, but yeah, another neutral race for both teams, it seems.
Yeah, Kevin got a very fortunate pull of getting triple shrooms, and he was able to just go through the water and then dodge the blue at the end. If the shock came any sooner before that, then, you know, that would have been an AP top 2, but it looks like Klein had it thanks to the bill.
And the shrooms in first, being able to dodge that blue there was crucial. If he did not dodge that blue, that was going to be a top 2 for AP, and that really could have changed the tides, but it's like we're getting a little bit more of stream lag. I'm super sorry for this. There it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not really our fault. It's more the fact that he just does not have the best net.
But we gotta care about the people. The people want to see Mario Kart Wii. They don't want to see a buffering screen.
At least it's buffering like as soon as the race is over, so you don't have to deal with much.
Funny enough, Mario Kart Wii, there is a lot of waiting, a lot of buffering screens. Gonna be seeing a TF pick again for Avail. I guess they figure they're still 1-4. You know, they haven't lost the first and fourth. They might have lost the initial people who were in that position, but they still are locking down the spots. And TF, Mushroom Gorge. I suspect that AP they just want to get up there. They don't want to let Avail run. I know I said this before, but Gorge is perfect for that. There's like no opportunity to really run from lap 1 unless the whole room does not get shrooms, which is really, really rare. So I assume after around like lap 1, we'll be seeing kind of a mixed spots, a lot of mixed spots. And there it is, starting off. We have a little bit of bump into the grass, but it's okay.
Well, it's not okay anymore. He gets the TC right after that. And he's looking to pass, but he is gonna... Oh, he just barely makes it over to the green mushroom.
That looks kind of cool, the TC into the item box. At least he gets an item, you know?
Yeah, so he can catch up. And he can also, like, you know, not really... He wouldn't have gotten TS for the Thundercloud. And he's just gonna hold this shroom and take gap.
I guess he figures that, like, any kind of chain he would have gotten, he could have risked not pulling more shrooms, so might as well just take it, you know? So...
Playing it pretty safe right now, so...
By touching these 6th place boxes, though, he's risking TCs as well as, you know, things like POWs and bloopers, which isn't really what you want for this track.
He pulls the blue, which is huge. I don't know if... okay, it looks like they're AP's top 2 then.
Yeah, him throwing this, showing that AP is occupying some of the top spots. At this point in time, we see one of the baggers chilling.
That's a great pull. That's a great pull.
Yeah. I want to point out one of the baggers is chilling at the first set. They fell off, probably showing that he either had the bill or obviously not the shock. So Mushroom Gorge as well. Shock is such a game changer.
It is.
Like whatever spots you see right now, it's not going to stay the same.
Especially on the shroom path. I think AP is in first. Oh, here comes another blue.
There's another blue, and Klein showing that he did not have the shock.
Oh, it's Kevin in first.
Yeah.
So if AP has shock here, then you know they could TS pretty much like everybody up there.
Especially with the shroom in first, I would like to see Mac just play it safe. His teammates are behind him.
Safe.
You don't want to risk getting target shock. That's what AP wants you to do, is take gap. Yeah, and there it is.
Slide. Oh, he gets redded right as he lands from the cut.
Did he pass?
No, he didn't pass.
That was close. And I think just from that, AP got murdered that race. There was no shock. The blues, I think there was a blue for each team. And it looked like, I'm surprised. Normally there's the shock on Gorge and the whole, like at least 4 people get target shocked.
It Looks like Klein might have pulled it yet again, so they were able to just hold it on.
I don't know. He had fallen off when we saw. Oh my god, a top 3 for AV. Did not expect that their slide did get killed at the line, and wow, that's a big race.
If it wasn't for that red, then it might be like a little closer. But yeah, AV ending this GP off strong, and they have, I'd say, they have a 32-point lead going into the last 4 races.
32 points. This is definitely doable, Fusion. All you need is like a top 2-4 and you're back in this.
Yes, sir.
If you're
maybe
AP,
like a top 3 can also cut that down by a good bit.
Even that, yeah. I know AP has made some good comebacks in the past. I'm excited to see what they can do this last GP. I'm hoping they can kind of keep their composure and keep it close. I don't think anyone really expected this to be a blowout. I know AP's, they've always been there. I know I've said this before, but they've always been able to stay in their division. They've never really dropped in skill level. But I know a lot of times we've seen AP in the past, like they'll have these big leads, or they'll kind of like flop right at the end. And I'm excited to see if they can keep their composure here. There's been so many times where it's super close going to GP3, and then it just seems like it's a blowout at the end. There's 4 races left here, 1 more GP, and we have mixed spots in the room. So what do you suspect we'll be playing today? Where are we going?
Oh, it looks like they need some milk.
Moo team pick.
They gotta go down to the farm and just milk some cows real quick.
We're gonna, dude, those cows are evil. You ever see, I think there was like a texture one time and they had like the red glaring eyes. Those things are crazy evil.
Okay,
also,
so Delfino.
This is like actually crazy. We have an LC, a Moo Meadows, and a Delfino. Like, you never see that in a clan war.
I never seen something like a team actually team pick Moo Meadows ever.
Yeah, that's it's not really good for anything. Thank God we're playing on Delfino though, so we can maybe get a little bit of realistic Mario Kart Wii back. I don't think Moo Meadows will ever be like a real team pick.
Ooh, take that slap.
Yeah, slowing down. He doesn't want to take this TC from Chills.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to get the pass. He was just a second too late.
That was close, but he really did slow down Mac.
Mac should not have used those shrooms. Should have just held on to that.
It was close. I think he missed his MT, was unable to get enough speed. So either way, it's Delfino. If he gets a golden or any kind of shrooms, he'll be able to catch up. And getting kind of a low trick there because the bridge was closing down. I always like to see like the cool stuff you can do on that
tries to just bump Sky9 so McClung can have a bigger lead and possibly get a better chance of getting shot. Ooh, that random green.
It is really satisfying, like when you're a racer and you hit the bagger and they can't do anything about it. They can't hit you back. Like if you pass the bagger at TC, it's so frustrating because you can't do anything about it.
Okay, so now they're just gonna try their best to catch up. He doesn't want to risk getting hit. That Fib does get taken out, and ooh, that's big pull.
The bill. That's kind of showing that some team has it by now.
And the pack, by the looks of it, is just getting closer and closer since I just see a blue explosion. Someone just got TC'd.
Yep.
And that Sean that got TC'd. That was very crucial for AP.
Depending on what team is winning the bagging battle here, I'm kind of confused because he pulled that bill, but both baggers are still going backwards. I don't know if one's trying to fake another one out.
I mean, they were both speeding pretty quickly, so I think either that Klein might have it or no one has it yet.
Yeah, he could have just gotten lucky. I suspect he's going to be using this build to shortcut.
Oh, that push!
Oh my god!
Smash. Yeah, it looks like no one has it, so he's just going to use it here. And there it is.
There it is. Kaboom. This is going to try to take him all the way up to like second place here.
Gets him a nice little drop, not into the grass.
Yeah, normally that bill spot drops you in a really, really awkward spot, but he got a little lucky there. He used it a little early, so 4th place for Mac. We really didn't see any of the other spots. I don't know. If AV won that race, that might be it. That could be game, but
nah, that's not game.
20 seconds, and we will see.
I think AP might have had like a decent. Actually, no, because I think they were bottom 2. AP.
We don't know at this point, man. All we saw was 7th and 8th.
Oh yeah, that's the top 2, 4,
Yeah.
6 for AV.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big race, and if you're AP now, you are shook. You have 3 races to come back from at least a 40-point deficit.
It's 50.
What do you do? Yeah. Wow, that's a good race. That's all I can say. It's just a good race. And this is when you need to pull out the TF, the Toads factory pick. You have the top 2-4. You have the 6th place to get the bullet bill to help the bagger out. This is prime time to go to the factory. And I swear to God, don't do it. Stop messing with us, Mac. Come on. Stop it. If he does this, he is so ballsy.
Nah, they're not.
Yeah, he's memeing.
Don't fall for the bait.
Yeah. Don't give him the attention he wants. We're not going to Luigi Circuit, thank God.
He's soaking it in since he's on the big screen today.
Yeah, I mean, LC and Coconut Mall pick coming out. We see the track picks kind of not really a thing for AP at this point. Yeah, the TF pick. This is big. AV getting their track pick, their top 2-4. Unless somehow a miracle happens, I suspect AV is going to run away with this race.
Yeah, I think so too.
Here it is. Going to be able to draft first. Vincent gets that box, and typical TF fashion. Here it is. All Vincent has to do now is just back spam.
Ooh. That's about a nice little green trail.
He's able to, he's able to slow him with the greens though. So like giving AV an even bigger lead. Yeah, this is deadly. Apocalypse is gonna have to pull at least like a blue and a half to be able to come back from this. Keep in mind, Toad's Factory is a sitting track. So
ooh, bomb!
I'm coming in. Was that a chills bomb? That was such a chills bomb. Oh, I want to know whose bomb that was. That was deadly.
It was dirty, dude.
It was dirty. Sideswiped him. Couldn't even do anything.
Just bounced off the wall. So now they are 5, 6, 7, and there's another blue. Kevin is in first.
Yeah, and he's gonna hold this.
Yeah, he's gonna have to hold this for the rest of the race because Kevin has a pretty sizable lead unless AP gets shocked.
And because Mac is holding this blue, not only is AP not able to get their own blue, but they're at a more risk for TCs because it's one less item they can pull.
Well, the thing is that when it comes to that, the mech has literally no protection. Oh, they're throwing the blue now.
There's the blue. Maybe they slowed down a little bit. Keep in mind, in this lap 3 Toad's Factory, there could be a shock and play.
It does hit 2-3 by the looks of it. I don't know if it might have hit. It might have split. And the same gets his second TC of the race. He's not going to be able to pass it to anybody. Max just going up. Oh, there's a bill.
The bill coming in play, and there's the shock dodges. For AP. Is this what they needed?
Yeah, this might have been
can pull
what they needed.
some kind of shrooms here too.
I think Smash might be able to catch up to him. He has a red who's going to smartly drag it. If Vincent can maybe snipe him.
Vincent and Mac are going to be scared of that red.
Oh,
backs into his own teammate there, though. That's not what you want to see.
He's going to try to get the snipe off on Chills.
Does he get it?
Him. No, he doesn't.
Does he get it? No.
I think that might have been maybe what was that, 1-3-4 for AP?
That's a 1-3-4 for AP. They needed that.
Yeah, that was huge.
It may not be the top 3 or the top 2-4 they wanted, but if you think about it, Avail started top 2-4 on Toad's Factory, and AP ends up winning the race here, assuming they got first. That's not something you see every day.
I think Smash might have been able to get past Kevin at the front. Oh wait, no, it's 2-3-4.
Yeah, 2-3-4 for AP. Still a winning race. I mean, at that point, you just kind of gotta count your blessings because TF top 2-4 starting. You can't ask for any more. I don't know. This comeback is looking less and less likely. These last 3 races. Keep in mind a top 4-9, a perfect race is a plus 31. So they would need to get that and something good the next race. Which, just based on the pace of how the war's been going, I don't see it happening. unless AP can turn on the Jets last 2 races. Maybe they were hiding their final form. I don't know. We'll see.
So if they can get a top 3 or maybe a top 4, then they can just close this down and make it due to the final race.
I've seen some stuff on DDR. I've seen a lot, and
it's gonna benefit AV a little more because I know that they run pretty well in this.
Yeah, as well. AV does have first as well, which is it's really good for DDR.
Yep,
we'll have to see.
2-3 gets destroyed, and
just like that, taking out the entire Apocalypse team. AV, quite literally caused an apocalypse there. Yeah, top 2, they're gone. Avail is going to run away with this, and will we see a shock?
It won't be immediate for sure, because both backers are still going back. I don't know who has the lead. It may be Klein who has the lead.
All right, no one liked my apocalypse joke. Yeah, but we see one of the baggers winning. I didn't get to catch who it was, but
there's a blowout already for Sean.
There's the blue, and
just looking to red smash out of there immediately. He breaks it off for nothing, or he might have broken it off the pillar.
No, he got a red. He was trailing a red there after the shroom.
Oh, I didn't see it that.
And this draft, is this going to cause him to fail wall glitch? Ooh,
no,
a little ugly wall glitch. But yeah, at this point in time, the pack is a lot closer than what it was, but I think it's definitely going to come down to shock. We see the bagging battle is a lot closer than before.
If Smash gets taken out here, AV's gonna have a pretty good chance of just taking it all here. Someone coming out of Ultra that slide, he does clip the sand, so still top 2 for AV.
For AV, the Fib will have hit anybody. Kind of an ugly pillar trick there. He has Sean and the other player in first to back him up though.
And it's just Smash up here in the top 5.
If there's no shock, this is game.
Oh, he pulls a mega, very crucial mega.
But even now, AP needs to do something right now. Get him right after the ramp. If they have any kind of shock,
doesn't look like they have it.
Now. Yeah.
All he has to do is just back this bomb and it's game. Oh, he didn't back it at the right time though.
Still gets insane, so it's gonna kind of be
a shock as well. Oh, maybe he can pick up the shroom. Oh, Slice takes the shroom.
Yeah, that's game. AP. It was looking promising the first 2 GPs, and they looks like they fell apart. GP3, they were unable to hold off Avail. That top 3, I think it was
maybe top 2 4.
Yeah, top 2 4, the race before factory. That was kind of what sealed the deal here. And
that was basically game since they got top 2. Yeah, they got top 2 for 6. That's over.
We still got a race left. AP can mitigate the damage, but at this point, you know, did you expect any more or any less? You know, AP is kind of the underdogs here, so I feel like they don't really lose or gain anything from this. They're still going to be second seed. They were, you know, supposed to lose to this match to AV, so I like how they kept it close. That's kind of my take on things.
Yeah, they did their best, and like, you know, just that AV, like I said, like at the start of the cast, that their running power is like really strong and very consistent.
AV is crazy strong, yeah. They've been around. Same with Apocalypse though. Both these teams are like, they're veterans. They're boomers of Mario Kart Wii. They've been around since like 2010. Gonna be seeing a Moonview pick as the last race. Maybe AP can make some crazy top 8 comeback.
No.
Win by 20 points? No.
The only possible way for AP to win is if they somehow just pull out penalties, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I like to see AP keep their composure and just finish strong. You know.
Yeah, because I mean they're a guaranteed second seed regardless if they.
What's the saying? You won the battle, but you lost the war. Like, I like to see them, you know, not get totally crushed. Keep it close, you know.
Ooh, Bonker just lags right onto him.
Barely clipped him. And if AV was first, maybe he should have kept that star there, just giving it to the guy in first, you know.
Nah, I would have disappeared. Considering the amount of like cars that just go around, it probably is going to make all the energy disappear.
He's going to be holding the star. I don't suspect... he's probably just going to chain it first set. I don't really suspect he's going to hold it for too long. There's no real reason to. Oh, I was wrong. Maybe the bagger has it, showing he has shock.
Yeah, most likely. I don't know who that is all the way back there, but he has a massive lead. I don't know if the person sitting up in that ramp section up there might have shock. I do see the guy with a who's further back. I think he might have hit a car. But yeah, nothing much really happening right now. But I can assume that most of the AV is just up there since I see Chills and Smash here, Occupant 6-7. Ooh!
Oh my god, that bump, dude.
And he just spams a Mega. It didn't do much for him.
He didn't even give Mac a chance to use that star. And Vincent pulling a TC.
But Mac does pull a golden. He's going to try to nail Chills into the car. He nails him right off the track.
How does that even work? He was to the left of him. Out of here, and yeah,
triple greens going right to avoid those. The truck, and then here comes a bomb car, and here comes another truck.
There's the truck coming, and I think right now, AV is still leading in top spots. So unless ZJ makes some
kind of does another shock, oh my goodness!
There it is. Yeah, that's gonna seal the deal here. Maybe he can get the draft. No, he swerved.
Or can he beat him? No, that's 6.
Just like that, Avail is going to take the win over Apocalypse here of Week 4 MKPS group stages. Like I said, probably didn't expect too much from that. AP kept it close the first GP, and the second GP kind of flopped the third GP. That top 4 setup for just a huge lead for Avail. It looks like they had all the momentum this GP, and it was a good match. I thought it was pretty cool. Both teams had their moments. We saw, I think at one point, we saw a couple top 3s from Apocalypse, a couple good races from Avail as well, so
I like that match. 135, so they can at least, exit this match with something to be proud of, because they didn't do bad at all. I thought they played pretty good.
I think going back to what we said about the players, not much changed. We saw Smash kind of up there a lot of the time, same with Sean and Vincent. Avail kind of showing their dominance in their running department. The bagging battle was close. We saw a lot of AP shocks, same with a lot of Avail shocks. So I think our predictions on the lineup were pretty accurate. Gotta give myself some credit there. But yeah. If you have any last thoughts about this match, going into the standings. Yeah, so with that, Apocalypse is going to take their first loss of the group stages. They're still going to be in second overall. I don't really suspect they're going to lose their second here. Avail going to be going 4-0. Can they get a clean 5-0 in the group stages?
They will.
Apocalypse was the only team that really could have taken them down here. So, yeah, that was pretty much probably the most anticipated match of this group stage.
Yeah, it was like the only really real competitive one. So yeah, thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for coming out for the stream.
Thank you all for watching. And on behalf of MK Boards, I'm Vincent.
This is Fusion.
And we're signing out. Peace out, guys.